All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Black Ambition Media. This is something special that we're doing right here. Xavier, you had some inspo. You were up late at night,
Oh yes.
3 o'clock in the morning, and decided to write something.
Right. So Cayman and I have had many talks over the years about wanting to produce our own skits
Mm-hmm.
or our own films, TV shows, and when we started Blam Production Studios, that was always in the forefront
Right.
of our mind. And now that we've reached over 1,000 subscribers. Shout out to all of
Shout out to
y'all.
all y'all.
We feel like, hey, what better time than the present to start that branch off? So I'm really excited to announce that we do have a short film that we will be sharing with y'all in the next few days. And the inspiration behind this is something that is common amongst all of us.
Right.
The dreadful 9 to 5.
The dreadful 9 to 5. So, like I said, Xavier, this was written, directed, produced, all by you. Shout out to you for just having this idea in your mind and taking it and actually creating something great. I think that's just at the forefront of anything that you do. Creating something is just amazing. So, what was your inspo for this? Yeah, just go off.
Yeah, so I mean, inspo for this is kind of like we said, just working that 9 to 5, the kind of the monotonous doing the same task over and over, day in, day out, and not really able to see much change, and kind of falling into that work burnout.
Right, right.
And so this film is really gonna play in on that burnout. You're gonna kind of see the end, the leading to the cliff. And so what I want everyone to kind of grasp from this film is the basic breaking point that a lot of people working 9 to 5s reach when they do good at their job. But a lot of the times when you do really good at your job, you get more responsibilities, but you don't get any more pay.
True that. Amen.
So a lot of the times you feel like you're just stuck in a rut, and it's like I have more on my plate, but I have nothing to show for it, and how we can fall into that burn off and kind of just go crazy, and the only person at the end that we can see is ourselves looking back at us telling us like, I mean, you still got bills. So that's kind of what my inspiration for this film was, and I really hope y'all enjoy it because we got a lot more ideas flooding around in our head, and
yes.
a lot more things we're ready to share with y'all.
Right. So, what was your process, and how was everything as far as editing and directing and seeing shots in your mind that you had to put on the screen? How was that whole process, especially editing everything as well?
Right. Putting it on paper was, of course, a lot easier than going out there and doing the shots, especially since this was our first time and this was completely shot on an iPhone. All the audio recorded on an iPhone. So, as homegrown as it can get.
Right.
We out there with selfies. We out there. So, take everything that we did with that kind of amateur-esque grain of salt. It could be Tubi. It could be in the Tubi realm. But I do kind of like that grainy early Paranormal Activity lost video footage effect that we get with a lot of Tubi films. And there is some of that referenced in this film as well.
And last but not least, I want you to shout out the actor, the main actor. You know, she stepped in and did exactly what she needed to do. Give credit to that main actor for who starred in this film, Frankie.
Of course. So you're gonna see a lot of different moving people, moving parts throughout this film. So I would like to shout out the whole Blam production team for kind of just supporting me throughout this journey and kind of just kicking us off. But a big shout out to our main actor, Malia, who really held it down for us because, like we said, or like you're going to see, the big selling point of this film for me is the lack of dialogue. So there's going to be a lot of emphasis on Malia's ability to sell the role, and I think she did a great job.
She did an amazing job. Frankie will be coming to Black Ambition Media very, very soon in the next couple of days. So I'm excited. I know you're excited.
I mean, shoot, as excited as a person can get. I feel like I'm walking off to the diving board and I got a crowd of people like, oh, this nigga's not about to jump for real.
Hey. But this is one of many.
Yeah, one of many.
Here at Black Ambition Media, we hope you guys enjoy the film. Frankie, coming to you guys is YouTube, TikToks, Instagrams, wherever you have social media very, very soon. Thank you guys for joining. This is Black Ambition Media. I'm Cayman.
And I'm Xavier.
We out of here.
Peace.